Want that seat next to the window? Pay up. Well, all that paying up has Congress fed up. So much that the Aviation Subcommittee in the House convened a hearing this week to look into it. Congressman John Boccieri is the vice chairman of the subcommittee. He joins us now live from Ohio. Congressman, thank you so much for your time today. I got to tell you, it's a frustrating time to fly. I can't speak with much objectivity because I had a bad experience myself this week. I mean, the airlines are jammed, people are unhappy, and then all of these charges. Is it a time to put an end to it, or at least let consumers know what they're paying for when they book a ticket?
Well, transparency and choice are the key here, Shannon. And, you know, I hear from the traveling public often as I fly to Washington. They pay $50 to redeem their frequent flyer miles, $25 for booking fees, $20 to change your seats, $15 in baggage fees, $7 for pillows and blankets. Pretty soon they're going to have you insert a dollar to use the restroom. I just think that we need transparency, and the public needs to understand what they're paying for.
Well, I know a lot of people go to these online websites that collectively pull fares together from a number of different airlines. So what you're seeing there is a base ticket price. I mean, do you think those kinds of options where you can go and buy online from multiple carriers should include all of those fees, or would that be unfair to the different airlines?
No, I think that requiring full disclosure for travel agents, for booking agencies online and on the internet is what the American people want. These used to be free services, by the way, that the airlines offered, but now have somehow been disconnected with the base rate of the ticket. So as long as consumers are identifying what those costs are going to be, what they're going to be paying for, is what the committee is asking for. We want disclosure.
Now, I've read in a couple of places that all of these extra fees, those things for baggage and all those kinds of things, those aren't taxable. Is that accurate? And if so, how much money is that costing the government then on lost taxes?
Well, this is true. Those are not taxable, and as a result, the government's lost about $200 million that gets regenerated and reinvested back into airports and for our infrastructure in the airports. So it's important to understand that the airlines are keeping those monies. $8 billion last year was collected by the airline industry in hidden fees. Sometimes the consumers are saying to me, as the vice chairman of the committee, that they feel like they're being taken for a ride. We want the airline industry to fully disclose these, and the travel agents to disclose these as folks are buying tickets.
All right, I got to ask you quickly one last question. These are private entities and industries, and a lot of people will say the last thing we need is more government intervention, more government regulation. Where's the balance there?
Well, I agree. We need consumers need to have choices, and we need to have competition. And somehow we're undermining competition by not disclosing and being fully transparent about these fees, Shannon. So the government has a responsibility of making sure that competition is free and across the state lines, and we understand that in the committee, and we want to be fair about how we roll this out and implement it.
Congressman John Boccieri, thanks for your time and travel safe.